work out how to get them to respond. I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I live next to Target because I have bad aim. I drive a hybrid. It's a Centaur. I have a 6-figure income, but 2 of the figures come after the decimal point. One of the figures is a dollar sign. I'm an atheist, so I don't really believe in like divine intervention, but sometimes I think it kind of works. Like, I had this boyfriend, and he broke up with me, and then he got a face tattoo. Yeah. I used to date this guy who was kind of a man of mystery. He liked the white airheads the best. So now I'm married. My husband is British, and it's fun because he says things differently. Like when we're watching TV, instead of soccer, he'll say football. And when we're driving, instead of a truck, he'll say a lorry. And when we're in bed, instead of Kellie, he calls me Amy. We're going to name our first daughter Sarah, except the S is going to be like that S that we all drew in middle school. Yeah! The other day, I met a lady named Deja for the second time. Jesus' blood alcohol level was 1. People always talk about how inspiring it was that Beethoven was deaf and a composer, but I think it's way more impressive that he was a dog. Naming a dolphin Flipper is like naming a dog Leg. So this one time I had an aquatic snail, right? And I wanted to get rid of it, so I put it on Craigslist, and 2 people responded. So I gave it to the first one. And then the next day, my coworker comes up to me and is like, "Hey, Kellie, do you want an aquatic snail?" And I'm like, "No, but I know somebody who does." And that's my aquatic snail coincidence. That's a true story.
That's really funny.
Thank you. They call it a top hat as opposed to another type of hat that doesn't go on top.
Exactly.
Every time I hear the name Hugh Jackman, I wonder what the typical dimensions of an Ackman are. People pee in the shower all the time, but for some reason I'm weird and gross when I pee in the bathtub.
Yeah.
You know the song Rocket Man by Elton John? There's a line in there that goes, "And all this science I don't understand. It's just my job 5 days a week." And that implies that the Rocket Man is coming home from space on the weekends. I think if we brought back the guillotine, heads would roll. I think the suspense is killing me is an appropriate thing to say if you're being hanged. I would say smallpox is bad, but I don't want to make a blanket statement. Acupuncture is just voodoo without the middleman. I need to lose weight, so I've been taking diet pills, or as I like to call them, girth control. And people give me diet advice. They say, "You are what you eat," which is especially true if you are an anteater. But it's a poisonous concept if you are a chocolate lab. I never feel like being productive, so I have my tubes tied. So I was at Spokane Comedy Club a while ago, and they were playing some gangster rap. And one of the songs they played had the lyric, "I O.J. Simpsoned that pussy." What does that even mean? Like, did you murder a pussy and then murder another innocent pussy on top of it? And then did you go on a low-speed chase from the pussy police? And then did you get acquitted of murdering the pussy and your acquittal caused pussy race riots? And then 12 years later, did you rob another pussy and get convicted of that? But everybody knows that the conviction was sort of retribution for the initial murder of the aforementioned pussy?